Hello everyone and welcome back to the Theimpactplay, impacting more than just gaming. I'm your host and founder, Muhammad Ali, was known as It's Yagu, and we are your one-stop news shop for the latest and greatest across gaming, tech, entertainment, sports, and music. Plus we're also amplifying voices from those respective fields, having their stories told here on the Theimpactplay. Your support keeps the lights running and keeps the content rolling. You can support us over at anchor.fm/Theimpactplay. We're tier 2 supporters and above have access to exclusive content, including the post show, getting the show ad free, getting our review casts live, and more. Or you can even support us by using our Epic credit code, Theimpactplay. We are Epic partners. Every purchase you make within the Epic Store, whether it be Rocket League, Fortnite, and more, no matter what you play or how you play. As long as you use our credit code, we do get a commission and a little bit of kickback to help support the show in a brand new way. This episode of the Theimpactplay is sponsored by Audible. And this is the Theimpactplay's review cast, episode of 243, where we are reviewing the 10th episode of Andor. So stay tuned and enjoy. Alrighty folks, so if you're at least a tier 2 supporter and above, it means you get this review cast not only for a 24-hour timed exclusivity, but also you get this live as one of the many perks for being a supporter. But nonetheless, for everyone else, this will be available publicly later on youtube.com/Theimpactplay, as well as your favorite podcast platform. But nonetheless, before we get into this review cast, it's going to have spoilers. And before we do that, you can sign up for your free Daily the Channel and immediately get access to 1 credit. And if you have Amazon Prime, you get access to 2 credits. And it's great for any premium title. Simply go to audiblechannel.com/Theimpactplay. Once again, the URL is audiblechannel.com/Theimpactplay. So alrighty folks, I guess let's get into this review cast. But please keep in mind there will be spoilers. So, let me pull up my Disney Plus app before we get into this. TikTok, I don't need. Instagram. Oh, here it is. So, the episode is dubbed One Way Out, which we saw. Well, actually, we saw in the last episode where we saw Andor planning his escape. At the end of the last episode, we also saw we had somebody joining him to break free, which is the day shift manager of his floor. But nonetheless, this episode, majority of the episode, we saw them taking over the building, in addition to all floors, and they finally essentially broke free. So the building was in the center of the ocean, and of course, they had no choice but to swim across. And then, fast forward, it transitioned to another scene with I gotta pull it up. I'm budging on his name. It's the somebody, the Republic, somebody that we saw somebody that ended up recruiting Andor. Let me just pull up his name real quick. I should have done that beforehand. But it is what it is. I'll do that right now. Okay, let's see. Oh, Luthen. So, and we also found, there was a meeting between his mole, which is Robert, let me see, let me find out. ISB supervisor for the ISB, Loni Jung. So he was the one that's feeding him information. He wanted to pull out, and he just said, "No, you can't pulling out. There's no pulling out. You made an oath to support this movement." But yeah, he said, "Oh, what sacrifices have you made?" Like, yeah, I've made plenty. Because it's more than me, you, and I. It's a movement essentially. What it comes down to. So that's about it. Let me see something. Let me see how many episodes is gonna be in Andor. I think it's gonna be like around 11, 12. They're saying a second season is currently in development. Um, there's gonna be another episode. So the season finale is gonna be the 16th. So next week on Wednesday. But nonetheless, I guess we'll get into the rating now, folks. But literally, it pretty much has been going on for I think for like 2 or 3 episodes with him breaking out, which we also coming. The story is, I guess, where questions are being answered. And then we also saw the senator. We saw a glimpse of the senator had a meeting with a banker with her childhood friend, coerced because they're in need of funds to fund the rebellion movement. But they made it as general as possible instead of being less and less specific, right? But what he wanted as a price to pay, even though you're like, no, you don't have to pay anything. Okay, like come on, there's a price for everything. So what he wanted an arranged marriage between his son and her daughter. I'm like, this shit is long gone. So I don't want to pull my daughter into this. I don't want that. Unacceptable. So I wanted to make that point before we get into this rating. As a rating, I'm thinking it was pretty good, but it wasn't like phenomenal. So it was okay. So due to everything into taking all of that in consideration, I'm gonna give it a 2.5 out of a 5-star rating on the Theimpactplay scale. And of course, on IMDb's rating is gonna be double, so it's gonna be a 5, which I'll do that right now before I forget. IMDb. We're gonna go to Andor. Episode 10. We're gonna rate it right now. So we set a 2.5, so 5-star, 3, 4, 5. 5-star rating on the IMDb scale, but on the Theimpactplay scale, it's gonna be a 2.5. Alrighty, so that's it. We're planning also to do review cast for a lot of things out there. We have, I'm gonna give you guys a heads up. So The Watcher, we have Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. We have some tech reviews that we're doing as well, hardware and so on. So be on the lookout for the content coming your way soon. To youtube.com/Theimpactplay. Be sure to subscribe there on that channel. We have so much content for you guys there. We have gaming trailer vids. We have TV shows, movies, and what have you. Whatever your fancy, we have it on our YouTube channel for you folks. But nonetheless, we're gonna end it here right now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate every single one of you. If you guys are interested in something that's readable, you have 3 ways to do so: via email to reademail@theimpactplay.com, via Discord, or even via a voice note, leaving a voice note over at anchor.fm/Theimpactplay. Your feedback will either be played here live on the show, even read live, or on a special segment, even a special episode of the show. So this is your opportunity to be a part of the show and help direct the show on where it's going and more. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be on the lookout for our 3rd-year anniversary stream coming this November 16th, which the podcast the show was founded back in 2019. A little less than three years ago. But nonetheless, you guys are interested, you guys are hyped, you guys are excited, as much as we are here on the Theimpactplay. Be sure to join us on Twitch. Sure to hit the follow button, hit the notification bell on YouTube as well for more content coming your way. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one, and until next time, folks.